Now, on WISN 12 News.
A ground-shaking plant explosion.
The whole building!
Tonight, we know a Wisconsin man is among the dead.
Why investigators say it's a miracle that some people made it out alive.
Stay with me, man. Come on. Please. There you go. Come on. Stay with me, man. Come on.
A toddler hit by a car and the Good Samaritan who rushed him to the hospital. Plus, saved from the flames at a Metro apartment complex.
Upon arrival, we had several people hanging from windows.
And the tire slashing spree in a Milwaukee neighborhood.
We think a total of 25 vehicles that have had their tires either popped or the air let out.
And we begin tonight with the weather. Rain and storms are moving through Milwaukee right now. And as you can see here, it came down fast in Madison earlier here this evening. Other parts of the Midwest, though, are dealing with severe weather tonight. Look at this incredible time-lapse video showing the moment a possible tornado formed near Lincoln, Nebraska.
Let's get on the highway, guys. Go.
Is damaged tonight. This is a business on the southeast side of the city there, as you can see. Pretty much leveled. Meteorologist Lindsay Slater here with us now, tracking what is out there right now. Lindsay, it looks like we've got rain coming through our area right now.
And it's not severe, so that's certainly the good news. And that's kind of what happened. A lot of the areas in the Midwest did get these strong and severe storms. We really just didn't have the energy. We had one storm that looked a little potent for a while, but now things are just kind of blobbing out, which basically means there's no energy. It's just raining out there. Good sleeping weather. You know, that little pitter-patter on the roof always kind of makes you feel a little bit at ease and calm. Here's a live look at Brady Street right now. The street's obviously soaked because we have a lot more rain coming, and our Jilly's car wash camera in Brookfield, kind of the same story, and that is how your morning commute is going to be. We're talking wet roads and also soggy conditions. The rain is not done yet, Ben. We still do have days and days of more rain on the way, so I will be talking about when it all ends again and when we see Mr. Sunshine. That'll be up next.
All right, Lindsay, thank you. Investigators say they found another body today in the rubble of an explosion in Waukegan, Illinois. That now brings the number of people killed in Friday night's blast to 3. 12 News' Sarah Tamer joins us now right now. And Sarah, one of the people killed lived right here in our area.
Yes, and a GoFundMe page set up in the honor of 29-year-old Alan Stevens has already raised more than $18,000. Officials say he likely died while alerting others of the explosion.
Oh my God.
The scene in Waukegan looks like the aftermath of a war zone.
This is crazy.
Reduced to rubble and debris after an explosion at A&B Specialty Silicone killed 3 people.
The whole building.
Officials say another person is still missing but believed to be dead.
They are working under the entire building at this point. This is a very difficult situation.
Waukegan fire officials say there were 9 people inside when flames were shooting out of the factory. The blast so strong, it shook the ground and could be heard all the way in Mount Pleasant. They say some died trying to save the lives of their co-workers.
Through this tragedy, I am again affirmed in my belief of the true heroism within our community.
One of the people is Alan Stevens of Salem in Kenosha County. Officials told ABC News he died in a hospital burn unit. He was just 29 years old.
We still have at least half the structure to work through.
They say the explosion is more than likely accidental, but the cause remains a mystery.
Many questions left to answer here tonight. So, Sarah, what is next in this investigation?
Ben, search teams stopped looking for the 4th person tonight at 7. The search will continue tomorrow morning. The coroner's office will be performing 2 autopsies tomorrow, and they'll be releasing names after that.
Sarah Tamer live for us here tonight in the newsroom.
Stay with me, man. Come on. Please. There you go. Come on. Stay with me, man. Come on.
Frantic moments after a car hit a toddler on a Milwaukee street Saturday. 12 News' Shanae Amara met the Good Samaritan who stopped to help.
Normally, Thomas will get in his car and start his day off, but Saturday wasn't just a regular day.
Stay with me. Stay with me, man.
It crushed me, you know what I'm saying? Could have been my little boy.
It's a vision still clear as day for Thomas Klitzka. The moment he saw someone's little boy struck down.
I was just driving on 13th and a little boy darted out into the street, and the truck in front of me tried to swerve over and miss him, but it was too late.
The 3-year-old laying on the floor, nearly lifeless as Klitschko rushed to his side.
So I was just trying to have people like call the ambulance, like do something.
Then the boy's uncle came, wanting to rush him to the hospital. Klitschko volunteered.
Isaac, come on, man, wake up. Isaac, come on, Isaac, there you go, fight, man. Come on, fight it, man, fight it. I know it hurt.
I was just hoping I can get him there quick enough to where he would be okay. So, you know what I'm saying? He's too young, too little.
Now he's hoping to reunite with the toddler's family and praying for a full recovery.
Pray for him. Keep their head up and stay positive. That's about it. Do all they can for him.
And last we checked with the hospital, that child is still in critical condition. Reporting on the south side, Shanae Mara, WISN 12 News.
Milwaukee police said the driver stayed on scene and was allowed to leave after the investigation. Also today, police named a suspect in the deadly Milwaukee traffic shooting that killed a 22-year-old man Friday. They want to find 23-year-old Victor Centron Jr. His picture is on your screen. Jose Rodriguez died in that shooting at 27th and Forest home. His girlfriend was in the passenger seat and said the shooter smiled as he fired multiple shots.
Making our way down to go get food, and all of a sudden we were just ambushed. Just looked at me and just said, babe, and just threw himself over me.
And here's another look at the suspect police are looking for, 23-year-old Victor Centron Jr. If you know where he is, contact police. At 46th and Hampton this morning, firefighters find flames in an apartment building and people hanging out of windows calling for help. Crews used their ladders to help them escape.
First thing we saw was a large smoke. We came outside, we thinking it was the store. Next thing you know, some lady saying, help, help. And I'm like, oh crap, you know, I wish I could do something. Then the fire department, everything came, those police and everything. And then that's when the fire department got the ladder out and helped her first before attacking the fire.
Something sparked in a second-floor unit, but investigators don't know the cause yet. One person does have minor injuries. The Red Cross is helping those left without a home tonight. Now to a tire slashing spree overnight. Our crew found many flat tires on cars near 3rd and Howard. That forced many car owners to walk or find rides today.
It was strange and unusual. I don't think we felt afraid, but we just kind of felt startled and confused by it. What was the motive? Why would you do that and then, not take anything?
Milwaukee police tell 12 News they're investigating at least 9 tire slashing reports in the neighborhood. Developing here from overnight, Milwaukee police tell 12 News that witnesses saw a car racing before crashing into a tree around 1 a.m. near 107th and Donna, just east of Menominee Falls. Now, medics took the victim to the hospital with minor leg injuries. Right now, no word on if anyone will face charges. Years before Foxconn made a commitment to bring 13,000 jobs to Wisconsin, the tech company made a similar promise in Pennsylvania.
Another U.S. city and more promises from Foxconn. This time it was $30 million and 500 jobs. Well, here in Harrisburg, we found a facility still remains. Number of employees here still working at Foxconn. We're just wondering what happens here in the building. Do you work at Foxconn?
Found things did not go quite as planned. 12 News' Matt Smith traveled to Pennsylvania to find out why. His special report, 12 News investigates Foxconn promises, airs Monday night at 10 right here on WISN 12. Mount Pleasant police found a fisherman's body in a retention pond this morning. Investigators say the man had not been heard from in more than a day. Cell phone data pinged his location along South Oaks Road. That's where police found his body partially submerged in the water. We're working to find out who that person is and what caused his death. To Russia at 10 and that fiery plane crash landing at a Moscow airport. Russian officials confirmed at least 40 people are dead. 37 others survived these flames. It's still not clear what caused all of this. The national measles outbreak has now hit 22 states. So far, Wisconsin is not among them. Now state lawmakers, though, are debating how vaccine exemptions should be granted. Adrienne Pedersen has the story tonight on Upfront.
A Democratic Assembly leader wants to eliminate one type of exemption that allows parents to say no to vaccines for their kids. Tonight on Upfront, who should decide, parents or the government? It's our discussion with Assembly Minority Leader Gordon Hintz of Oshkosh and Republican Representative Jeremy Thiesfeld of Fond du Lac. Plus, the governor and lawmakers of both parties digging in on that proposed Medicaid expansion. Is there any glimmer of hope for some kind of compromise? Plus, high-level meetings on Foxconn. The company's chairman meeting separately with President Trump and Governor Evers tonight. What we know about both of those meetings, it's all coming up at 11 o'clock right here on Upfront.
Well, it was the Kentucky Derby DQ stunner making history here this weekend. The race is over, but the debate now over who won is not. Then security system shoplifter, the search for this Costco stealer and what police say he got away with.
And I'm still tracking rain showers across southeast Wisconsin. How many days of rain we're talking this time? That's ahead in Weather Watch 12.